Okay, so let's talk very briefly about the newest book haul that I have. This is all from the library because I'm not spending thousands of dollars on books anymore that I don't feel like I need to keep. So I just finished reading this one. I'm going to do a book review on it later because I absolutely loved it. Everything We Never Knew by Julianne Hough and Ellen Goodlett. This is amazing. This is so, so good. And I really, really love this. I almost wish I could have bought it, but like, I don't want to hoard a million books, you guys. Like, I just don't, like, because then you have those people that unhaul like 100 books in a video, and I'm just like, I don't want that to be me. And I also don't have the space. So remember, you don't have to collect a million books to be a book reader. You can read a book from the library and you're still a book reader. Like, you don't have to collect them like artifacts to know that you read a lot. Like, who are you trying to prove anything to? Like, it doesn't matter. And then another one I got, this one's more like not really a coffee table book, but it's like an illustration book. The Beekeeper's Bible. This one is one I would definitely buy. I scrolled through all the pictures and I already went through it. I loved it. I just love bees so much, and I've loved them literally since I was a kid, and I've been so drawn to them and learning about them. They are incredibly important to our food and to us surviving on this planet. And so I don't know why. Maybe that's why I'm drawn to them. I don't know. But I also really, really love honey, and like, yeah, like I just love honey and bees. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel very close to them. Even though I wouldn't enjoy being around them if they're like in the air, like obviously they could sting me, but the point is that I just really like to learn about bees, and I skimmed through a lot of the information, and it's very, very interesting. Like, there's so much to learn about them. Like, there's so much to learn. I'm reading this viral TikTok book that came out like in 2017, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I am really enjoying this right now. I'm like almost 100 pages in, and it's very tricky with book talk books because you don't know if it's going to be hit or miss, but this one so far, it's really, really good. And the story is flowing very smoothly and very seamlessly, and it's so intriguing. I can see this as a movie very, very well in my head when I'm reading it. So I think I'll do a book review on this because it's so widely talked about. I've seen it at Barnes & Noble for years, and I never picked it up, but I kind of get the hype now. Like, it's actually really good. And then another one that I'm for sure like keeping is Chelsea Bang Bang by Chelsea Handler. I read the Google excerpt of this. I just didn't really like want to buy the book because I just don't know if I'm going to want to keep it or if I'm going to want to sell it later. Anyways, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to just keep renewing it until I get to it. It's not that big, but the first 2 chapters are like so hilarious. The other one I got from the library was If You Lived Here, You'd Be Famous by Now by Bleidner. This one is very like Calabasas. It literally says true stories from Calabasas. It's very Calabasas focused, very Kardashian focused. And I think it's a fictional story with true stories inspired by true stories, or I don't know if it's just true stories in general. I don't know. But it does say true story, so I don't know. But anyways, this one's good so far. I didn't even read the summary until now, but it's actually very funny. You can take a picture of it. But that's this one. So I'm going to keep that one because it's pretty good. And then I'm also going to keep this one because this one came out recently, I think like 4 months ago, or maybe sooner than that. Maybe like 3 months ago it came out. This one's Youthjuice by E.K Sathue. I don't know how to say it, but anyways, this one is gross, but I did want to read this in the Halloween time, in the October like spooky time, but I just didn't have the chance to. I was reading other things, and so I want to get to read it now. But it's very like, this is totally like a movie that Hollywood would make. So that's that. So I'm keeping those 4. The Evelyn Hugo, Youthjuice, Chelsea, and then If You Lived Here, You'd Be Famous by Now. But the ones I'm going to take back are, sorry, I'm separating the pile now as I move. I got like 100 pages into this, and I'm going to return this. I don't know. Maybe I'll get back to it at a future date. I don't know. But as of now, like, I don't really care to continue reading it because I have so many other better books that I want to get to first. Wild Love by Elsie Silver. It's just, I can't with the cheesiness. For right now, I can't with the cheesiness and I can't with the rosy posy. Like, that's what he calls her and I can't. This one, Motherthing by Ainslie Hogarth. Hogarth? How do you say it? This is not what I thought it would be. I got to like page 20 and I like couldn't stay focused, but I think a lot of people like this one. This one, I'm gonna go see the movie probably tomorrow. I was really excited to read this, but Queer by William S. Boroughs. This is just not, it's like 120 pages and it's just not giving what I thought it was going to be giving. So for this one, I'm actually just going to give it all up to the movie and to do whatever I want with it because it's just, I just couldn't get into it. I read like 40 pages of it, like 30, 40 pages of it, and I just like couldn't get into it. But whatever. And then this one, another third person that I ended up not liking, Whoever You Are, Honey by Olivia Gatwood. This one is just not for me. Like, I think the concept is great, but it's just like, I just can't stand the third person right now. Like, I just really cannot. So I'm going to move on from that one. This was really good. I didn't finish it, but I read like 3 chapters of it. Percy Jackson and the Chalice of the Gods by Riordan. This is so nostalgic. However, the thing with this is I never finished reading The Mark of Athena. I stopped like halfway through it, and then I never read this The House of Hades, and I never read The Blood of Olympus. So I feel like it's doing a disservice to me to skip those books and then read this. So I know this is going to be good, so I'll get it later. I'm going to return it, but I'm going to read Mark of Athena, House of Hades, and then Blood of Olympus at some point, and then I'm going to get to that. And then I'm going to return this because the story, I read like the excerpt on Google, and it was so good. Blood Orange Night by Melissa Bond. And it's so insane, like what these doctors do and like get people hooked on these drugs. It's so insane. It just got too like low vibrational that I just like cannot continue reading it. It's just so like sad. And then this one, I just did not end up liking this one. Maybe I will later, but I just don't want to read it now. Lovely War by Julie Berry. The cover's beautiful and I really wanted to like it, but I'm just not in the headspace to like it right now. Then we have The In Crowd by Charlotte Vassell. This one, I just like, I can't get into it. Like, I really thought I could, and I can't. And then I also skimmed through this one because I see this at Target all the time, and Barnes, The Art of Home by Shea, McGee. And the photos are very pretty, but I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it because there was only like 5 pages that I really liked. And I'm just glad I got to like read it like that. And then the last one for the book haul was this Fungarium one. This one's so cool. Like, I kind of want to keep it, but like, I don't really like care to learn about this right now. Like, I love how amazing and crazy fungus is, but like, I just really scrolled through the pictures because I wanted to see how cool the book was, because I see this at Barnes & Noble all the time. And I really liked the photos. They're very well done, but I just don't care to like actually read that right now. So that's the book haul. And then I actually have like 4 or 5 more books that I need to pick up from the library. So I'm probably going to do another book haul on those. And then I'll do a book review on Everything We Never Knew. And then I'm going to try to do a review on Interstellar because I saw it last night for the first time in theaters. And it was so amazing that all day today I've been watching videos on Interstellar again, like explaining the whole story because it's so intricate and complex. And I think I finally understand the movie after like 10 years. So I think I'm going to do that later, but just stay tuned for that. Okay. Bye guys.